Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Mike Chu, a physical therapist, and yes, we are. I am your alternative healthcare career coach. Tonight, we're going to be talking about how to start your massage therapy practice with Stephanie Willis. We'll be back in a few seconds. Okay?
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.
Hello, 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 my Facebook friends. All right, we got a special guest for tonight, but before I keep on going, check out hellonote.com for your documentation system. I'm running out of English. It's way past my English time. Let me fix my mouth first. It's for your documentation system for your outpatient physical therapy, OT, and speech therapy clinic. Check out hellonote.com. Use the code Mike Chua or alternative. You get a special discount. I think you get like I don't know, 40%. I, I don't know. Ask Steve, the boss, the CEO. But if you're wanting to start your own private practice, like what we're doing right now, Jerry have physical therapy. Right now, we're streaming it this in the alternative healthcare career group. But without the help of HelloNote, our documentation system, I won't be able to operate our Jerry have physical therapy. We have like two outpatient clinics now, and then we're growing. We got a team of therapists that are working for us. So yeah, check it out, Jerry have. Check it out, hellonote.com. Okay, and of course, use the code Mike Chu. All right. And of course, before I keep on going, check out medbridgeeducation.com. Medbridge, go to their website, Medbridge, and use the code alternative. You get a 40% discount. You see that scrolling thing underneath there? Let me just show it real quick. There you go. Medbridgeeducation.com. Use the code alternative. You get 40%, right? See, we get a lot of discounts for you guys, right? Speaking of discounts, right? Some of these people watching right now. Hey, Victor, how are you, my friend? Victor Balgos, how are you, my friend? Kumusta? Well, anyway, tonight we got a special guest. Her name is Stephanie Willis. She is from Henderson, Tennessee, right? The big city, Henderson. Yeah, big city. I live in Martin, so I'm here in Martin right now. So we're all both living in a very big city, but she's there in Henderson, and she's actually a licensed massage therapist. And guess what? She has her own private practice. Well, guess what? She stepped up her game, and now she's opened up a hospital. She opened up what you call this a school. Open up a hospital. Who in the right mind want to open a hospital, right? Well, she's a massage therapist, a licensed massage therapist here in Tennessee, in a small town, Henderson, Tennessee, and opened up her own school. And guess what? We have her tonight, and we're gonna interview her. What does she do? What does a massage therapy do? And how can you start your own massage therapy practice? Obviously, we got physical, occupational, speech therapists who wants to also branch out in massage therapy because reimbursement are going down. And here we are. I reached out to her, because I want to partner up with her. I want to get some of her students and tell her, hey, help us out in Jerry Have Physical Therapy. Let's go ahead and bring in, without further ado, Stephanie Willis. Stephanie, could you please tell us where you're from? What do you really do? And how can we start our own massage therapy practice, sister?
Sure, sure. I am Stephanie Willis from Henderson, Tennessee, and I have been actually, I'm an esthetician and a massage therapist, have been in the field for about 20 years. Love
20
what I
years?
do. 20 years, yes, I love it.
You look like you just graduated yesterday. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
All right.
thanks.
Maybe,
Thanks,
the
thanks.
field, just like me, people will like, oh, you look so young, Dr. Mike. And then when
Oh,
they see me in person,
thanks.
like, oh gosh, you don't look like that young, Doctor. So, all right, go back.
Yeah, so I absolutely love what I do. It is a passion of mine, and it is so rewarding. The career itself is so rewarding. And now I feel like I need to teach others what I do and have them have the same feeling.
That's so true. There's power in teaching, right?
Yes.
It's not because you want to just, dictate whatever, treatment approaches, but there's power in teaching because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching someone, you're actually understanding it more. And I bet you know more and learn more now, Stephanie, when that you're teaching. So you mentioned 20 years in the practice, doing massage therapy. And I see all this massage table behind you.
You
Is this the
know,
school now? Is this also your clinic? Can you please tell us your
um,
story?
sure. Yeah, my clinic is actually in the front. When I started doing massage, I worked in Jackson for 10 years. I worked here at a local spa for 10 years. Opened my own practice August of last year. So I've been here a year. My personal practice is in the front, and my school is in the back.
Wow, August of last year, doing
Yeah.
it on your own. And I'm gonna just butt in here a little bit, Stephanie, because in our private group, we have this group called Alternative Healthcare Career Group. We are so afraid starting our own practice.
Oh no.
People are so afraid. Physical, occupational, speech therapists. And I'm not saying massage therapists are like, of course, it's like a year or two or whatever, how many years we're going to ask you that too. We are so afraid. We're like, we have got doctorate degrees, like, oh no, I'm not ready yet. And here you are. You just open up August of last year, your own private practice in your own school.
Yes.
So tell us about that journey, doing your private practice, how many patients you're seeing in a day, and now you're opening up your school. Gosh, what prompted this?
Yes. I in working with my clients have so many amazing clients that I work on. When I was working in the spa that was here in Henderson, I would do probably 6 massages a day. I would stay booked up 6 months in advance. You couldn't get in for 6 months with me. So my clients are amazing and wonderful, so supportive. And seeing that, it's something that I just really thought about. It's something that was laid on my heart heavily about opening the school and teaching others what I do and have them experience the same thing, to have them be able to have these amazing clients. And it is such a dire need right now for massage therapists. We are lacking in our field tremendously in every county around us. They are in desperate need of therapists right now. So anyone who joins the field could be so busy themselves, they would have no problem at all building their business. It would be guaranteed.
I know, right? Well, same thing with us in the therapy business. A lot of people will say, "Oh, we can't find a job," blah 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 blah, and then here I am, a private practice owner. We got two clinics. We don't even know. We're also booked up.
Yes,
Patients are like wanting to see me. Of course, I have to delegate it to my therapist, my PT or my PTA, and my
right.
students, and we need the bigger space now to operate. And here you are, you're also finding that same problem.
Yeah,
I'm sure there are also massage therapists are like, oh, I can't find any clients. I'm sure you have some of those too. But if you have this winning mentality, wanting to win, wanting to serve,
mhm,
wanting to heal people,
yes,
then you won't have a problem. You won't have a problem finding your patients because your patients will find you, and that
absolutely,
same patient, that same client will find patients for you. So,
absolutely.
Stephanie, so you're seeing 6 or 7 patients, and then you decided, hey, I want to teach. How can we really literally start our own massage practice? What's the process? Do we have to go back to school? Do we get a certification? Do we have to go out of state? What? How does this work? Can we do it online? I mean, you know, give us the quick 20-30 minute thing on how we can do this.
Sure. Once you finish with massage school, it takes about actually less than a year to get finished with massage school itself. Once you pass your boards, then if you choose to open your own practice, then that's something that you just go through the Tennessee Massage Board and get your business up and running. It's actually a really easy process if you want to start that business yourself. You can always go in and rent spaces because as a massage therapist, you are self-employed. So you rent spaces from other places if that's what you choose to do. That's probably the easiest thing to do because you are your own business within that business. But if you want to establish your own private business, then it's easy to do. You just get your license and then you go to the board and you apply for that establishment license and they get you all set up. It's not a hard process.
Bam, there you go. Stephanie, on what, let's just say we're streaming this in a physical therapy OT group. I have a physical therapy degree. Would do I have to take the whole year? For example, I want to be a massage, I want to be independent. Do I have to take the whole year, or can I just take certain classes to get accredited or whatever license? I know I have to take the board exam, the licensed massage board, right? So, what I did, for example, I know I graduated in the 90s, right? For example, just graduated 2 years ago or less than 5 years ago. Will that credit, or do I have to take all the classes under you?
You would actually have to take all the classes. I know that's not what you want to hear, but yes,
Hmm.
you would actually have to take all the classes and take the massage board exam if you want to have a massage license. Even though you have the other, you do have to go through the
There you
classes.
go. Yeah, those are some of the possible questions that we're gonna encounter. And do we have to be on site? Have the clinicals there and everything.
Yes, it is required to be on site to do clinicals here on site. That I can be there to oversee everything that's going on when you're practicing, when you're doing your clinicals, practicals, everything that you're going to do. You do have to be in house.
Hmm. And I know I'm asking a lot of questions, right? Uh, are you going to teach them also a different techniques, or just the general generic massage? In our clinic, it's Jerry have physical therapy, and it's more like restorative massages, manual therapy. Is that like a sub lecture? I don't know what you call it, subtopic,
Yeah.
or just a generic one? Will you teach them how they can specialize? Or, for example, MFR, you know what MFR, myofascial release, stuff
Yes.
like that?
Yes. My plan is to have those that do specialize in those fields to come in and teach those classes. So we don't just strictly do basic massage. I want them to reach another level. So I want them to have access to those that specialize in those fields, such as myofascial release, cupping, lots of different avenues there. So it's not just strictly basic massage. I want them coming out of school knowing so much more than that. And then even after school, they have that opportunity to grow even more. And that's what I want to make sure my students know, that find something you love, find your niche and specialize in that, and find those classes where you can really grow and continue to grow.
That's the word there, the niche. You have to learn how to niche down, ladies and gentlemen. You just can't be a generalist, just like in therapy, physical therapy. We just can't be a general physical therapist. There's a lot of sports physical therapists there, but it's very rare that you get a geriatric rehab specialist, which is what we're doing. So same thing in massage. If you want to be the thought leader in massage, you gotta learn how to specialize. MFR, like what Stephanie was talking about, cupping. All right. Some other massage therapists I know, they've been doing some what you call electrical stimulation too.
Sure.
Uh,
Yes.
the the micro current point stimulation, which
Mm-hmm.
they're also trained to use. So you already mentioned cupping, and maybe some manual therapy too.
Mm-hmm.
Joint mobilization on a very grade one level. Obviously, grade one, grade two distraction. Obviously, they can't do more than whatever level, depending on the state. So, Stephanie, let's just say, for example, I graduated in your class. I passed the board. Do I need to get like obviously I got the license. Do I need to get an LLC, a DBA? Can just a regular municipal hall business license will work? How does that work? Do we need to get what you call this professional liability insurance? How what's the next step there?
I would recommend the professional liability insurance. You don't have to do LLC. And if you are going to work for an established business already, then you don't even have to have a DBA. You can just go directly into that business under their umbrella. So you wouldn't have to do anything at all. You just set up shop and you start going. If you decide that you want to open your own establishment, then that's a little bit different. And that would be your personal choice, whether you wanted to do an LLC or whether you wanted to do strictly a DBA. It would be up to you then. I would recommend doing something along that line. If you were going to open your own establishment, then you would want to set up your brand, your name, as far as that business goes.
Perfect, perfect. So
Definitely insurance too. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely want to get insurance.
So what insurance do you recommend? I mean, when we talk about insurance, the professional liability insurance, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. I kind of put your school name there already. So uh
Okay.
just let you know, ladies and gentlemen, she just started this last August, her private practice, and then she's opening up her school. And I asked her, hey, do you have a website? She said, it's not even up yet. We have Facebook. So it doesn't have to be perfect, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
It's never going to be perfect.
no.
If you wait for the right timing to open up your own private practice, whether you're PTOT or massage therapist, it's not going to happen. The goal here is you start. Obviously, you get the right appropriate licenses. Don't practice without a license, just like driving. Yes, you can drive, right? But you get that driver's license and start practicing driving.
Right.
You'll never perfect the art of driving or defensive driving without actually hopping on the car, turning on the wheel or whatever, and actually driving it. And same thing when you're starting your private practice or massage therapy practice. Yes, get your license, go to school, go to Serenity Academy of Massage in Henderson, Tennessee, and start doing it. And here we are, always complaining or like, oh, I don't know when to start. And here is Serenity, Stephanie, uh,
Uh,
rocking it. And I'm like, gosh, I need to learn from this lady. So Stephanie, now that, for example, I've decided I want to be a massage therapist. I want to go on. And could you tell us first is how much is the tuition fee? Can we afford it? Can we use our card? Should we use FAFSA or Sally Mae or grandma or an uncle, right? Or my wife's money? What I don't know. So hey, Carol, thank you very much for watching. So yeah.
yeah, of course you can use grandma. That's perfect. You can, right now with my school, I am not set up to take financial aid, government financial aid, the FAFSA. However, I am trying to partner with Sally Mae in order to help students with student loans. They can do personal loans. They can look for other student loans, on their own too. The tuition is $8,900, and that is your table, your bolsters, your lotion bottles, your holster, all included. That's something that you get to take with you when you're done.
Seriously?
Uh, yeah,
I have
right.
like how many tables I have at the clinic? Probably I have
So,
like 7 tables already,
oh,
worth
look at you.
like
Maybe you
six
should donate
hundred
to
bucks a
me.
piece. I could have enrolled already, right?
Well, if you do pay up front, though, you do get a discount. So you get $400 off of that if you do the student loan, or if you do a personal loan and you pay everything up front before classes start, then the tuition is $8,500. So a lot less than what you're going to pay when you go to regular classes and pay those prices for college.
There you go. Yeah, I mean for 8,000, 8,500. Let's round it off to 10K, ladies and gentlemen. We always want to round it off, right? Hey, thank you for watching, Carol. Appreciate you. And she also mentioned about maybe partner with a firm plans. I don't know what that is. Do you know that, Stephanie?
I
Maybe
don't,
like
but
a
that's something
loan.
I definitely would like to look into.
Yeah. Well, anyway, where were we? Stop distracting us, Carol. Well, just kidding. Just keep commenting, Carol. Uh, uh, I've spent, for 8,500. Right now, I'm paying for my daughter's PTA school, and it's around 30K. It's really expensive, and she
Mhm.
ends up being a PTA. She can't even practice independently because she is a PTA. She has to work under my license. Unlike
Yeah.
with a licensed massage therapist, guess what? You can operate independently, start your own practice immediately for 8,500. Now, my next question, Steph, is it okay if I call you Steph?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So now that I've invested, let's just say I invested 10K. I spent my whole life there. Not whole life, a year
Yeah.
learning
Less than a
from
year.
less than a year, learning from the amazing Stephanie Willis, and then kind of working part-time on Jerry Hab. How much am I going to make? How much
Well,
can I charge? For example, I'm a new grad. I just finished, I'm in high school. I'm a new grad. And how much can I make as an employee working for Jerry Hab or starting my own business? Because some, really not all are made to be an entrepreneur. Not all will be, business owners or be an independent contractor. Some will be like, oh, I just want to work, 9 to 5 and then just do the 9 to 5 gig. So what's the difference? How much can I make as an employee and how much can I make as an independent contractor? Could you share us some numbers?
sure. Be happy to. You when you graduate and come out of school, massage therapists in our area charge $75 an hour. So you're
Oh,
gonna come straight
I
out of
hate you.
school
I hate
making
you,
$75
Stephanie.
an
Because I'm begging insurances to pay us 45 bucks, right?
hour. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was just talking to Stephanie the other day. I told her I am here sitting down literally in my computer begging for a $45, $55 reimbursement and a $10 copay from my patient. And then here
Right.
you are charging cash 75, not even documenting, right? So okay, right, go ahead and talk.
Right. That's exactly right. So if you decide that you want to just go in with somebody and not even worry about going in by yourself just yet, if you want to build that business first before you try to go out on your own, then yeah, you can have a couple of choices there. You could either rent a space from that business and you pay so much a month to rent that space, but then you're making that $75 an hour. Or if you choose to, they could do a percentage. So you don't pay the rent per month until you get your clientele built up. So they would make a percentage of what you make. And that's something that's negotiable between you and the business. But I wouldn't keep it that way because you're going to end up losing money once that business is built. You're not going to want to have them take percentage of that anymore.
Yeah, is that standard practice? Because in the rehab world, they frown upon that, where where I, for example, a physical therapist or an OT or you know giving a certain percentage to that gym owner. So is that normal for for massage therapist practices? I don't know. I'm just asking.
It is. If someone's starting out in the business, it is something that could help a therapist out where they're not having to pay that certain price per month. If they don't have their clientele built up yet, then they only pay a certain percentage of the clients that they do have. So if their start happens to be slow, which I really don't feel like that's going to be the case, especially not right now, it's not going to be slow. But say if it is a slow start, then that helps them not be out so much a month as far as paying a dollar amount per month until they get that business built. But that's why I said I wouldn't do that long because you're going to build that business and then you're going to end up losing money if you're giving them a percentage of everything that you're doing. So I would say it's better if you pay that rent per month.
That's true. That's true. And same thing with me. Imagine I gave a certain percentage to the owner of the building that we're leasing, and
Yeah,
I'm literally going to lose money there. So it's better
right,
to rent, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, that's more ethically and legally, in a good, better way. Yeah, especially when you're charging insurances, you cannot do that
right.
on a certain percentage. When it comes to being an employee, Stephanie. So, for example, in my case. I want to hire a massage therapist. How
Sure.
much can I offer them? For example, let's just say we're charging, let's what you said, 80 bucks or 75 bucks. How much would I pay them now? And that way at least I can make on my our money. That's how I make my money. Let's face it, it's a business. Let's just say I make 50 bucks on a therapy visit. I kind of pay our therapist, half of that, 25, $30. I make 20 bucks. How about in the massage therapy world? Um, uh, we charge 75. How much is what do you call this? The normal standard should we pay our massage therapy employees? or they're gonna
Um,
make?
Honestly, I think it varies different places. That's the commission base. So it varies different places what you agree on as far as what percentage they get versus what percentage you get. When I first started out in it, trying to remember what our percentages were. It may have been like a 60-30 kind of split, if I'm remembering that right, but I can't remember
Mhm.
for sure. But the way it works a lot of times is that room rent is what you make off of them. Like they rent their space, they rent their room from you for X amount per month, and that's what you make from them, unless y'all decide on that commission basis if they want to do that, where you make a percentage of everything that they do.
Huh. So the room rent, how much is it normally? So for example, in a chiropractor office or a therapy office, how much is the usual rent? Let's just say how big is the usual therapy massage room? What
Um,
size?
it
Let's just
depends.
say. Mhm.
Depends on where you're located. Honestly, Jackson, of course, is going to be a little higher as far as the rent goes per space. Henderson is a smaller town, so it's not going to be quite as much. I think the last place that I was in was around 400 something a month, but Jackson is quite a bit higher than that.
All right.
Now, and I think that it's even gone up in Henderson. I can't, don't quote me on that one because I don't know for sure what it is now. But I know Jackson is quite a bit higher room rent. I don't know for sure how much they are charging per month.
Perfect. All right. Well, we're it's either I really do it and hire a massage therapist or let them rent a small space in our clinic. But overall, we really need more massage therapists in the area, more therapists to serve these clients because I've been calling Spa Vita, the Body Works. It's always booked up. I can't even go in. Here in Martin, we have like I think two or three massage therapists. I can't even get in.
Yes.
And the lady that goes to our clinic who massages me, my wife, and some of my employees, we provide, free massage to our staff. She can even go to us already. So we really need more massage therapists, whether you're in a big city or a small city. Imagine I'm here in Martin. Our massage therapist is so booked up. Stephanie's in Henderson. She's all booked up. What more in Jackson? What more in a bigger city? So go ahead, if you need to go back to school, go back to school, right? I don't really
Yes.
recommend going back to school, but you just have to you just have to take the first step, okay?
Yes.
Oh, I see Carol commenting about the affirm. It's pretty long here, Stephanie, but
Okay.
she said affirm, or I don't know, affirm. Affirm is a lawyer. No, affirm is one of the largest buy now, pay later lenders in the U.S., offering payment plans for online and in-person purchases. Loans from
Okay.
Affirm allow you to pay for purchases over time, including a no interest option and no option to. Yeah, we'll check that out too,
Yeah.
Stephanie. Thank you, Carol.
Thank
Appreciate you for
you.
sharing that.
Yes. Thank you so much.
There's an interesting question here, Stephanie. You see, we got some entrepreneurial people too. How do you start a massage school? I've been
Oh,
wanting to start one too.
bless it. Yeah, whoever decides to start a massage school, whew, I'm telling you, it has been a journey. It has taken me over a year, probably a year and a half journey to get this to where it is now, and it's still not all the way there. It because we do fall under health boards, they are so meticulous on everything that you do. You have to get approved by the Tennessee Massage Board, and you have to get approved by the Tennessee Higher Education Commission. And with that, what they require is for you to write all of your curriculum, write your school catalogs, write your contracts, write your applications, everything you have to do yourself to send in, for them to review and make sure that you're doing everything that you're supposed to do. It has been a lot. Honestly, had I known initially what all this was going to entail when I got into it, I don't know if I would have continued. I would have, but whew, it has been it's been a journey.
You know what? That's it. It's a challenge. But the
Yes.
bigger the challenge, the bigger the victory. And you're
Right.
almost there. You're keeping up. We're going to encounter a lot more challenges there, challenges on the loans, challenges on the students,
Yes.
challenges on the family students,
Yes.
challenges on the future of the Tennessee Health Board. You know what? Speaking of that, I actually applied. No, the therapy license is the physical therapy license is much easier to handle the physical therapy than dealing with the health board. So I opened up a PCCA, a private caregiving agency, and they
Hmm.
keep on showing up in my clinic, asking all my policies and procedures and blah 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 blah. I'm like, I
Yes.
told her literally, I said, I'm just gonna close this private caregiving business and I'm just gonna stick with therapy. And then she sent me something to sign, and then we're just closing it because every year they come in, they ask this paperwork, and I said it's the same policy and procedure. Why are you asking me again? And I said, no, we'll just close that. We'll just stick with physical therapy. All right,
Right.
Stephanie, I know you're busy and everything like that. Any last parting wisdom? Where can they find you? Where can they reach you? You get an email, a website. I know you don't have a website, but email, a website, anything that where they can reach you and talk to you, and go from there.
Sure. It is Stephanie Willis, or they can look under Serenity Academy Massage. I have lots of information there that they can reach me. They can message me through that, or my phone number's on there also if they want to call me or text me, and I'll be happy to give them any information. I am easily findable right off of Highway 45 coming from Jackson into Henderson, so you can't miss it right off of 45 Highway. It's
Stephanie, do you
very
have a number for
convenient.
your clinic?
Sure. 549 West Park Place in Henderson.
Let me write it down. 549. What? 549
West Park Place.
West Park Place. Oh,
Hmm.
well, I got lost. 549, 549 West Park Place.
West Park Place. Like you're playing
Park,
Monopoly.
Park Place, Henderson, Tennessee. I hope I wrote this down right. So this one here.
Yep, you got it.
All right. And then how about a telephone number where they can reach you?
Sure. 731-608-1951.
I put it up. 608-1951. And of course, your social security and your driver's license. Just kidding.
Would you also like
Any
my mom's maiden name?
any last parting wisdom for our people who wants to again start your massage therapy practice? Any last parting wisdom?
Well, I think that massage therapy is such a rewarding career, and anyone who's interested in it, call me, talk to your local massage therapist, get their advice on it. It is an amazing career, and you can help so many people, and feeling that from your clients to help them make them feel so much better. It's just it's awesome. It's just an awesome feeling. And the fact that we need so many people right now in this field, I mean, just desperate needs. So many of my spa friends, so many of my massage therapist friends are reaching out, just begging for people to come to work for them. They need it. They're turning people like constantly, like you said earlier. They can't get everybody in because we do not have the therapist in our area that we need. So if you are interested in it, definitely reach out, call me. I'm happy to talk to you about it. And I'm excited to get this thing going. I think it's going to be amazing. And I think the experience through school is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to pour into these students and just see what awesome things they're going to do.
Perfect, perfect. I wish Henderson was like Kieran Martin, right? So thank you again, Stephanie. I know you're a very busy person, busy mom, and a busy business person, but you keep it up, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right. But before I let you go, ladies and gentlemen, always remember the word fast, FAST, the letter F. Find people that will bring out the best in you because you are the average again of the 5 people you hang out with. Today, I want to hang out. I hanged out with Stephanie. I feel like I want to open that school too. For that person to ask me to open a school, reach out to her. Maybe she can, kind of franchise. I don't know. The future holds. So reach out to her. Find people that will bring out the best in you. Okay. letters. Letter A, take action. Take action by reaching out to Stephanie, right? Go to her website, well, Facebook, Serenity Academy of Massage. Take action by maybe going to her website or to her website. I keep on saying website. Address 549 West Park Place, Henderson. Or maybe take action by just calling her 731-608-1951. Just bother her. Hey, Stephanie, we just
Yeah.
wanted or call or whatever. Just call. Take action. All this stuff that we're doing, it's not going to do me good. It's not even going to do Stephanie good if you don't take action. Imperfect action beats perfect inaction. Look what Stephanie did. She started her private practice. Yes, she's got a massage license, right? Started her private practice August of last year, I assume. And now she's got a school. All right, take action. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Letter is letter S. Share and subscribe, right? No. Shoot for the moon. The more shoots, the more you miss it, the more you're gonna landing with the stars. Okay, you keep shooting for the moon, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna fail. I'm sure Stephanie failed, some stuff too along the way. I'm sure she's not perfect. I'm not, or maybe Stephanie's perfect. I'm not. I failed a lot, and the more you fail, the closer you go to your goals. You know what? Same thing in exercising. When you're exercising, for example, you're exercising this muscle and you can't lift it up anymore, that's muscle failure. And that's how you become stronger. And that's how you get better in life. Okay. Letter S is shoot for the moon. And last but not least is letter T is teach it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you actually teach it, you're actually understanding it more. And that's what Stephanie's doing. She's teaching us how to be better, a massage therapist, and how to start your massage therapy practice. Again, thank you very much. Appreciate you, Steph. We'll be
Thank
back
you.
this Thursday. See you. Be awesome. Be great. Be excellent. And I'm running out of English, literally. We'll see you again. Okay. You have a good night.
Hey everybody, I'm Chad Brock for Ultimate Workout and Recovery, and I have a specific group of people I want to say hello to. And that is the folks out there who are a little bit elderly, maybe sitting in a wheelchair, and you feel like you can't do anything. Maybe you have muscles that don't work like they used to. But guess what? Muscle has memory. All you need to do is start again. You can build back your muscle, you can build back your cardio, you can build back things that you thought you were without. And guess what? You don't have to have somebody there to do it with you. You can use Ultimate Workout and Recovery on a daily basis and just see how you feel. I guarantee you will feel great. Absolutely.
When it gets down to it, everybody